Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to a Monday edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I'm AJ. I'm going to be your host for about 7-8 minutes, and then I'm out of here. Um, Today, I had, I'll just kind of show it to you, a quick picture right here. I had some computer issues. My main computer got. Okay, so this is my setup. A lot of you don't really seen my setup, but this is a dining room table. It's a huge, big oak dining room table. I have I have one, two, three, four, five curved. These are curved. So when I sit in my seat, I have this big curve. I always have the TV above me so I can watch the Dow, keep an eye on what the market's doing. It's very important to have the TV on. And it's even more, I've learned that have it in front of you, not behind you, not beside you, kind of in front of you. So you could just look up, look up, look up. When I do my pre-market list, I have two screens here on one computer, which is right here, solely for the charts. I don't do anything else to this system, solely for charts. I leave it alone. I have my charts, and my charts are all based off of my notes, which are right here. Okay. Then from there, um, this is my room. This is the computer. Well, this is the new one now. Looks like a fucking airplane. Anyway, this is the new one that's been custom built for me. So he just installed it. So it's much faster. Um, but this was the one that got shut down, and I couldn't. The whole panel just busted. So and it happens. You don't. It just happens. So I keep the chat room here, and then this is the screen share. So I'll flip to Twitter, email, whatever. Over here is a whole other computer, and this is solely for briefing and for my trading platforms, so I could trade, right? And then my whatever, and my Twitter's over here, right? So my Twitter is on this one. I use Twitter. Net Newsware or Newswatch is on this one, and so when I flip over, I'll have all these things. But over here is where I actually trade because I keep it to the right, to the far right of me because I'm right-handed. So I just click, in and out, and I keep four screens on here for trading because I'll have my four go-to stocks. Okay, and so that's pretty much my setup. I come here every morning. I turn this one on first, and then I turn these two on, and then I'm loading briefing. I got the news up. I'm watching the tickers, and I just start building my list. So on the two monitors to the left, what time frames do you use? These are all set up for 1 minute candles. These are all 1 minute, 1 day, or 1 minute. Yeah, you know how I always go like here. So 1 minute today, 1 minute today, 1 minute today. And so for that, all you do is you look for your time frame, click it, and go today 1 minute, right? And so I keep those. So I'm watching the total action all the time when I'm trading. Okay, and then again, this is the main. This is the one that got shut down. And when this shuts down, what I tried to do was log in here. I was able to log in, and I could hear Darkside and Jenny, but my mic, I tried to plug it in, which is this thing. I tried to plug it in here, and it just wouldn't let me talk. So I couldn't really screen share or anything. But anyway, I'm fixed now. And he took the old computer. He's actually going to refigure it, get it back to something like this, and then bring it back to me. So anyway, that's my setup. Okay. And so this is what happened this morning. But I was still able to trade on this computer, which is my trading platform. And these two, I could at least see the screens. All right. So I was able to at least kind of dictate what I was going to do. All right. So that's that. Okay. So today on our list, we had our go-to stocks. We played two virus ones that we were figuring they were going to pop out of the gate. So on NNBC, I didn't want anybody long until it hit 14 at the open. Once it hit 14, I figured it would pop, and I was looking for a $10 fade. The stock did extremely good. Did almost exactly what I wanted. and then VC. 14 is your pop. I wanted to break through that flag right there with significant volume. It did. Then long it pushed to 17, sell it, and then if sell off to 10, I ended up getting $11.07. That was a really, really good play today for the chat room, if you got the short side of that. The next one that we did today was, I started this morning with Wynn. Now, Wynn is getting hit because of the Macau. It's a casino in China, and therefore it is getting hit the worst, right? Out of Las Vegas Sands, Tacom, a bunch of them just getting walloped. And today I went after Wynn. I saw the gap down. I started buying the stock, adding in, sizing in on the pullback. Got paid right at the open as soon as the market popped. Wynn was very good. I learned that also on Twitter since my systems weren't working. The next one I did was TDD. This was another great play. This one was gapping down, as you can see, considerably. It's my go-to stock when the market's down 400 points. You can see at 280, it was sitting down here at 270. I'm a buyer down here. Add on any weakness, wait for the pop, and I'm out of the stock at 276. TDD was a wonderful trade. I explained in Secret Sauce in detail why I went after certain stocks. And, obviously, Tesla was another great one. This one I wanted to go long at 540 per my notes. Add on any weakness to 535. I was looking for a pop to 550 or more. As you can see in the first few moments, it hit $552. Tesla's probably one of the easiest ones to trade. Stocks that I did miss were like Baidu. My friend Federico showed me this one. I didn't have time to launch that one, but that would have been a really good one, especially on that. And the other one is Nates. So these need to be go-to stocks as well. Nates was beautiful this morning. 312 long, 250 shares. It banked 10 points in just a matter of the opening bell. The next go-to stock that we had on the list was Netflix. This was pretty easy to do. It was gapping down. I just wanted to start buying at 345, room to 340, have an average, looking for a pop to 350 or more. It hit 352. I'm telling you, when the market's gapping down, it's probably one of the easiest things to trade. Again, you have to have your go-to stocks. Shop, beautiful play today. Shop was without a doubt one of the best plays I called out, and I took position on this one. This one fat fingered to 436. I ended up adding at 441. This is me. I took here, added here, and then look at this. You see that 441 right there? That's me. And I even posted it on Twitter and a screenshot. And all I needed was just a few bucks, and I sold it right here, just under, right there. That's me. See that right there? That's me right there. 448.50. That was me. Fuck yeah. It's a great fucking trade. And here I'm freaking out because I can't get in the fucking room and talk and scream and get excited. It's just like, oh my God, you know? But hey, maybe it was meant to be quiet. Okay, and then VC is taking off now. They went and picked up those buyers. You see how it pulled? See how they went after this buyer here? 1439. They got him and then they launched it. See that? We were just working on this on a flag breakout. There was a sell. There was actually on the level 2. I was reflecting. See this buy right here? He keeps loading. See him? He had, this is a million shares. He actually had uh almost what was it? 100,000 shares to load at 99 at 1439. Now he's posting again. See him? You got a couple buyers here at 23. See the stock launching? I want to play this. Hold on. Yeah, why not? Chase it. You ready? 1, 2. Should launch. I'm going to see if I get through 16. See, they're picking up those buyers. See? Look at that. Just flying. They're picking up those buyers down there. Just trying to push that stock. Just keeps trying to push. See it? Yeah, wants to hit to that 16 mark. Let's see if it gets up there. Let's see if it gets. I think it's going to go into close right there. It's trying to push. It's trying. Let's see if it gets that 1580 again. Ooh, seller here. Not too big. Buyer here. You just picked him up. They're trying to pick him up. There's 70s. Let's see if it pops through the 80s. 71s. Just trying. I just really want to see it get through that 80 spot. There's just so much activity right now. See that? Let's see if it gets up there. These pullbacks get bought up. It's really interesting. They're really eating this stock up right now. A lot of last minute action. There's 80s. Bid and ask are tightening up now. Here it comes. Here comes the launch. There's 78s. Boom. Got some. See that, Eddie? Did you trade that with me? Look at those 86s. Look at that. Huh? Did you play that with me, boss? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm recording this. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you guys trading this with me? You see that? Because I'm watching level 2. Got a lot of buyers here. Less sellers now. See that? Look at it pop now. Watch the 16. Here it comes. There's 90s. There's the 16s lining up. Look at that. Isn't that beauty? Look at the buyers down here. This guy's still like, can you pick me up? I love trading off at level 2. I enjoy trading in front of everyone. It's fun. Anyway, let me finish my webinar. Anyway, did you make some money with me, Eddie, or just kind of watch me on that one? Okay. What else did I do? TDD, Netflix. You learning? Good. Shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was one more on my list. Tesla, Netflix. Beyond Meat was good today. Darkside really did a phenomenal job on Beyond this morning. This was gapping down. We were calling for a long at roughly 114 with room to 110 to add and then break out. And we were looking for, I think, 125, 126. I double checked that for you. I wrote down on Beyond 112, 50 long, 110, and 120 level. And that one just did perfect. And the other one we did was NVIDIA. NVIDIA was a great play today. I cannot stress this one was just right on point. NVIDIA, we were picking it up in pre-market roughly at the 238 area. Room to pull at the open. We figured it would pop. And the stock pulled and popped and went all the way back up to 242. And we were actually doing NVIDIA right here. You can see at 237 with room to 233 and it hit 232, back to 242 to 245. And you can see we were 100% correct. The stock hit $242 a share. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I live for the days like this. I live for days like this. Live for them. I can't wait for more. I love the opportunities that the market gives us. Anyway, that's today's webinar. So I deeply apologize for not being on the call or stuff this morning. But hey, when life throws you shit, gotta handle it. That's what I do. And now I have a new computer, so hopefully for the next year or so, I won't have any interruptions. Okay, so you won't get an excuse from me. But if anything, make sure you follow me on Awesome Calls on AJ Trader 7. I'm always here, always teaching, always giving you out. Give a shout out. I also want to give a shout out to Noel today. Um, really went after NNVC and APT. I believe shorting the stock. No, he went long here and sold, and he did very good at the opening bell. He kicked ass on that, and so congratulations. Over 8,000 and then 700 on this one. He did very, very well. Big shout out to Noel. And lastly, you know, yesterday was a very, 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 very sad day. We did lose Kobe Bryant and his beautiful daughter. Um, you know, just all I can tell you, I cried pretty much. I'm a grown ass man, 54 years old, and I cried every time I put ESP on. I mean, I had tears. I mean, I wasn't bawling like a crybaby and shit like that, but I felt the loss of, you know, of someone, and I watched him play. I grew up. I mean, I didn't grow up with him, but I paid good money for those tickets. I watched him and Shaq play together. I live in LA. I had great seats. Uh, and 101 A's and B's were my seats. I had season tickets over there, and I enjoyed watching Kobe and Shaq together with Phil Jackson coaching. And it's just, all I can tell you, if there's anything I can say, is life is so precious. And I live my life every day as if it's my last. That's why I don't let shit get to me. People are going to do what they're going to do. There are a lot of evil and mean people out there, but there are also a lot of good people. And, I try to surround myself with really good people, and I try to work with really great people, and I try to teach very phenomenal people. And, but just remember, everyone thinks tomorrow's guaranteed to you. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, this could be my last thing, and then I'm gone. I don't know. God will have a moment for me and say, it's your turn. But at least I have never lived my life in regret. There's not one thing I have done in my life. I don't live in regret. I just move forward and I keep focused. I keep positive. I keep that energy level going and I keep the love going. Okay? So live every day and enjoy your life. All right? That's all I can tell you. Be good, be well, be safe. Thank you. God bless. And heart goes out to Vanessa and her daughters. And that's just one of my